If you want to show your guy that you like him, but you don't want to pursue him or scare him away, then I'm going to show you how you can do just that in this video. Hi guys, my name is Yeva Berishaita and I am one of Gresh's high value women coaches. But before we get into today's juicy video, make sure that you do Gresh's self-awareness test to find out if you're a woman of high value or if you're a woman of low value. And you can find that test in the description section below. A lot of the time women think, or even people think, that if they tell a person, or in this case, tell a guy that they like him, the guy will say it back to them and automatically feel the same way, and that is just not the case. This is why you should never tell a guy that you like him first, especially if you are in the beginning stages of dating. And that's facts. So I'm gonna break down why exactly this is so important and why you cannot make this mistake. Many women might think that if they tell a guy that they like them by giving them compliments and initiating in some way, that they will start feeling the same way and that the guy will start falling for you more. And that really is just simply not true. If you are the first to say things like, "You are very attractive, I can't stop thinking about you, I really liked our last date," or "I can't go out with you, I can't wait to go out with you again," or "I think you're very good looking," and you're just the one giving him compliments and giving him reassurance, it's not gonna mean that he's gonna fall for you more. What this is actually doing is pursuing the guy. There are also cases of when women, really start liking a guy because the date goes really well and the guy tells her that he likes her too, or he really notices that the girl is really into the guy, and she tells him things like, "I really like you, I really enjoyed our date," and pursues him in that way. A horrible thing that can happen is the guy will just take advantage of that. He will not see it as something that is worth pursuing because you already have it. You already have her attention. And if you just charm her a little more, she's probably going to also give her cookie away. Don't fall into the trap of pursuing him and giving him compliments and falling in love and wearing your heart on a sleeve, because this can be taken advantage of very quickly. Don't trick yourself into thinking, I told him I really liked our time that we spent together, and you consistently showed him that you really enjoyed his company, and he said he likes your company as well, and you just ended up spending the night together, and you think everything's okay because you told him that you like him and he told you he likes you too. It doesn't mean that this is necessarily going in the right direction, right? Because you were the one that was pursuing him. In this case, you would have been the one that initiated the compliments and the persuasion, and he just confirmed it and let you persuade even more, and he got you hooked in a way onto him, even if he complimented you as well. And then he would have just spent the night with you and ghosted you for a while, and you would just be heartbroken. So the way to avoid this nasty scenario is to not be the one that pursues him or gives him compliments, especially in the early dating stages of relationships. If the guy is a cheeky monkey, he might do something like charm you a bit more if he knows that you really like him, so that you would give your cookie away sooner. You might fall into the trap of thinking, oh, he really likes me since we spent the night together and I told him I like him too, and now it's all good. If that happens, you might not hear from him for a while. If you give him compliments straight away, it may not seem like something special, and men, and especially alpha males, really do want to feel special and not feel like you're an easy catch or that you compliment all the men that you go out on dates with. So alpha males really want, and men in general, they want to feel special. If you compliment him on the first stages of dating, it might come across as desperate as well. This can literally break the dating stage because you just said too much too quickly. If you like this video so far, then make sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to Greta's YouTube channel below. Also click the bell button to be notified whenever she posts a brand new video. You should not be the pursuing one since you are not the man in the relationship. A woman should be on the receiving end fully, especially if it is in the early dating stages. You are not the one that has to give the man the security through the compliments. That's not your job. He should be the one giving you the compliments and the reassurance that he really likes you. If he gives you some really nice compliments in the starting stages, then you can just be polite and say, oh, thank you, that's very sweet of you. If you are in the relationship stage and he says something like, I really like you and I really enjoy spending time with you, and you can say, I think that's really sweet, I enjoy spending time with you too. So you receive, you acknowledge it, and you give him something back as well, but you don't pursue him by mentioning it first. That way, you can still show him that you like him without scaring him away. When you're going to be in the receiving part and not in the pursuing part, you are going to be replying back to him, and it will make your compliments more rare, but everything that is more rare is so much more special. So it's going to make your replies and your acknowledgement towards him so much more valuable when you do tell him that you like him back. It's very rare for a woman not to be pampering men with compliments, especially if they're hot or good looking. That's something that a lot of women do because they just think, oh, I would love to be pampered with compliments, so he would probably also love to be pampered with compliments. And men are not women, so don't get tricked by this thought because it's just not the right way to go. Men want to feel special and don't want to be charmed by women, okay? Remember that men should be the charmers, not you. It's not your job to charm the man or to win him over by giving him compliments or anything like that. So make sure that you don't do that. So I totally get it. When we start dating men and we really like him, we find them very attractive, and we just enjoyed ourselves, we want to tell them, yeah, I really enjoyed myself, I really like this, or I really like your coat, or just giving them compliments in any way. You want to make them feel special, but when you do this in the early stages, it's not gonna make them feel special. This literally backfires. It's not how it works. Good words and compliments need to be earned. We don't just fire off compliments into every single direction, especially in the dating stages of, the relationship. We let them come to us, and if we find it appropriate, we will give them a thank you or a you too back. And it changes again the tone of the whole conversation and the whole feeling of the dating stage, because your words just grow in value, and he'll be like, okay, when I do get a compliment from her, it's just gonna be so much more meaningful. If something is easy to get, it's not actually that special. It shows that it doesn't really have a lot of depth. It's nothing rare, and things that are not rare, they're not really that special anymore. Again, it can get very boring if a man sees that you are so into him, and he can move on very quickly simply because he is bored. There is no challenge, and that is the way that it is. When something is hard to get or is a challenge, the value of it increases. Okay, let me say that again. When something is a challenge and is hard to get, the value of it increases. And this is so true. And that really is the case for anything, and it really comes down to dating as well. And this is especially effective with men because men are prone to chasing and dreaming big, especially the alpha male type of men. And they live for a challenge and the success that it brings afterwards. You can be a challenge, and you should be a challenge from the start, and not being the one to pursue him with giving him compliments, because that's a turnoff. Let him come to you, and if you feel it is appropriate, you can reply with a you too, or thank you very much, that's very sweet, anything like that. And when you are in a relationship and he does say something like, I love you, of course you can say, I love you too back. And that is success for him. It comes off very needy when a woman pursues. If you want to flirt with a man, which is fine, if you want to flirt with a man, then do as I mentioned. And that is, let him earn his compliments and let him earn your attention. His respect for you will grow, and the more the respect grows in a relationship, so does the love. If you want him to treat you like a diamond or a queen, you have to act like one. And a queen would not go up to someone and say, oh, you're so amazing, I really like this, I really like that. No. A queen would take on the compliments and reply accordingly, and reply nicely and gracefully and thankfully. And it's not really anything to do with arrogance. It's more of, I know my value, I know my worth, I know I don't have to chase anyone. And that's kind of like what you put out there when you act this way. And you will know that everything is going well when he starts treating you super well. When he gives you that attention, when he is pursuing and stuff like that, and he's treating you super well, you will know that you're doing well. And the trick is to maintain that, okay? And build off of that in a healthy relationship. And something that I can really give you guys is to join Greta's High Value Women School, where you learn how to bring out the best in your man. It's a growing community filled with supportive women giving each other advice and learning the high value traits that Greta teaches. I really do suggest taking a look at that free Facebook group. If you like this video so far, then make sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, let me know in the comments how you like this video and what part really stuck with you. I always have a read through the comments and I would absolutely love to know what you think. It's really a work in progress, guys, and I think it's a really interesting journey. And learning these valuable tips along the way can be a huge game changer and can really give you the answers that you have been looking for, especially if things might not be going the way that you would want them to go. And if you want to know how to stay attractive via text, what games men play on women, or how to control your emotions, how to get your ex back, or how to love yourself, or perhaps you have a hobby that you want to turn into an online business, Greta has all of this and more for sale on her website at gretaberishete.com. The link to her website is in the description section of this video. Make sure to check that out. And if you would like one-on-one coaching with either me or any other member of Greta's team, then also have a look at gretaberishete.com to book a session. And if you don't follow Greta on her Instagram yet, then make sure you do that now. Her Instagram is Ladies Relationship Coach. She posts awesome content on there, and I'm sure you will love it, so give her a follow. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know just how much you liked it by giving me a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Bye!